How y'all doing? Joe here. It's June 3rd, 2015. I wanted to go ahead and give y'all another garden update. My flower garden, banana plants and everything. I would have waited a full month for my last one, but there's been so much blooming and shooting up and everything. I really want to go ahead and do an update here June 3rd, 2015. Let y'all see what's going on. Front bed here. I've got, of course, my irises. I've got, looks like one's putting up some more bulbs. But I've got my lilies here. Look at these beautiful lilies. It's popping out with this wonderful yellow here. And I had some, these are the first to bloom here, these kind of orange ones. Got some other ones coming up. I had to put a little lean-to there on that one just to get them, you know, it was getting so tall to get them to stand up. That's the action I've got going on here right in this front bed. Front canna bed here. I hadn't had a bloom yet. It should bloom any day now. If you go around this tree here, you'll see that I had these other kind of darker color canna that I planted. They really didn't do too well. I got one pretty much that's still sprouted up there. Hadn't really done anything. We'll turn around here, y'all, to the other bed. Look at this tree here. I know old Tom from Tom's Test Kitchen had bought him one of these. These are little pretty trees. Forgot what they're called. But anyway, dahlias never came up, y'all. I didn't even see a sprout out of them. I don't know what's going on with that. But on the better side, my gladiolas are looking beautiful over here. My first, you know, I planted them at different times. The some are coming back from last year. So the first ones are starting to bloom now. There's some beautiful pinks and whites over here. Looking nice. Now look at this canna bed that I planted last year. At least these cannas, they're flourishing. There's a bloom stalk right there. It's about to come up. I've got a Maui punch that already bloomed. Those are smaller breed of canna. Look at that red banana. It's doing wonderful. That came up straight from the ground from last year. Really nice. Those are going to be some pink bananas. They came up from last year. It multiplied and busted into 2 this year. And it keeps trying to put off shoots, but I'm picking them off because I want that one to get big. My pineapple from last year, I don't know if it's dead or not. I mean, it's still kind of green. I just hadn't really seen it putting out many new shoots. So I don't know. We'll see what the pineapple does. It's about the same size it was I overwintered it. Whatever had in that pot, some bulbs, they didn't bloom really. Let's see, we'll go over here. That sago palm is just doing its thing. Look at this banana. Remember that one I planted last year in my how to plant a banana tree video or plant? It shot up straight from the ground. It's doing very well. And what I did today, what I'll do about once a month or so with these bananas in the summer is see how I've got the mulch pile up around them. I'll pull all that back, and underneath that mulch is black cow manure, cow manure compost, composted cow manure. And I'll put a fresh batch of that on there and put a little layer of mulch over there. Earlier this year, I used a little triple 13. I kind of burnt my plant, so I'm really holding back from that. I've used a tiny bit, maybe a couple tablespoons per plant today just to see, since they're in full growth right now. I think they can probably handle it, but not much. And I put that right underneath the mulch. So let's go on to the backyard. Trees, by the way. I mean, you know, those peaches, they came and went really good. These are plums, loaded down with some plums over here. Look at these plums. Nice plums. I mean, thick. I've got some more plums over there. Really nice plums here. A little banana over here. Come up last year where my compost bed used to be. And so it's doing all right. Still really small. Another little surprise I got. You know, it's weird. This yucca plant I planted about 2 years ago, it's never flowered. So it's just sitting there. I had a elephant ear over here. I planted not last year but the year before, and I thought it was done for, but look, it sprouted back up. It is a I'll show you what it is. Still got the tag over there, you can see that, but it's kind of coming back. So I put some mulch around and I sprayed these weeds with some Roundup, so hopefully it'll come. Bed's looking really nice, y'all. I mean, it's really shot up. This year I'm using two things to control the leaf rollers pretty good. I'm using, of course, you know, a little bit of 7 spray when I got to, but I'm also using this Bear 2-in-1 rose treatment, and it's a fertilizer and it puts a something to combat the bugs and everything. It grows into the, you know, the plants absorb it, and it goes into the tissue of the plant, so they kind of help protect themselves. Got some more smaller canna over here. They're coming up pretty well. Of course, you've got your pansies. I think that whatever these things are, I can't think right now. But anyway, they're doing great. You know, got some more lilies coming up over here, hadn't sprouted. I mean, look at those pansies. That's a little elephant ear I had there. I had to kind of cut it back because it was big when I got it, and it kind of wilted a little bit. I cut it back some. Here's that little plant I had from the front that I moved in that pot. It finally came up right there. Got these lilies here, and they've been here about 3 years, and they come back every year. I mean, they're full of bulbs. They're really gonna make a show here in about a month, maybe, or a couple weeks, probably. Got some more banana over here. That's one of the my ice creams that's came back. That's a spider lily. I've got a couple more small lilies that I planted. I mean, they're kind of flowering, you know, somewhat, a little pink. Probably just aren't quite big enough. Another banana plant come back from last year. I think this is one of the hybrids, F1 hybrids or something like that. It's doing well. More lilies. This is my black elephant ear. It came back from last year. Really nice. Been fertilizing it. A couple more bananas that came back. There used to be a really big banana plant here, but it's come back kind of small. Got over here, I think that's some sort of canna lily, and that's some sort of banana plant. Nothing really coming back major. This tiny little mojito, just barely hanging on there, coming back from, I think that was 2 years ago. So we'll walk back over this way and see what the elephant ear. It finally started to go, y'all. You know, it took a while, but it started to take off, busting out the side of that stump and everything. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll get nice and big and get up to the window and stuff like it did the years before. So anyway, that's just wanted to kind of show y'all what was going on with the garden. Keep us updated, and I'll tune in again next month.